with last time, we're worried about Felix as suddenly he was apparently taken by someone whom we are unsure of, possibly the person who has been messaging you. And you've also been kind of cooped up in this little motel room. During this time, you've been receiving messages as well over the TV by Ben, who at first seemed to be somewhat frightened and scared, saying, if you want to save people, you have 48 hours to do so. A little whiles afterwards, though, you suddenly hear from Felix, who I believe called Sid's phone, and Skylar picked up, which ensued in quite a hilarious little fight between Felix and Skylar.
Please, let's forget that ever happened and move on.
You totally deserved that spanking.
Shut up.
Way.
What spanking?
Yes. During this time, though, you also ran into a young wannabe reporter named Mia. She noticed Sylvester, who was often a customer of the little cafe she works in. So she was able to convince Skylar to let her come into the room, and afterwards she kind of, divulged a little information about her that she's, trying to get the latest scoop of what's all going on, though she has not directly requested your assistance in the matter. During this time, though, during the spanking of Skylar, the TV pops back on with the face of Ben, now seemingly a bit enraged and somewhat different in his appearance and especially his mannerisms, now vowing to get vengeance on all of you. Okay, during this, you decided that it's not safe to leave the room in your current state of appearance, so you sent the least likely candidate to be noticed or hurt, Mia, to go pick up supplies at Halloween City, which she did, though almost at the risk of her life, as someone in a giant Hummer decided to try and rear-end her and drive her off the road, though luckily she was able to brake just in time as they were about to sideswipe her and totaled their car in the process. Though quickly, whoever was driving the car literally beat the door off the hinges and started running after her, doing well to catch up, though sadly her little motorbike was too fast for them. As she was shopping, you received 2 messages on your cell phones. One was, "Is she the key?" and 2, "Don't open it." After she's returned, Felix is now hiding out in an abandoned building across the street, keeping an eye on the place from afar. So when she's returned, you're all going through all the equipment she's gotten for you all, and 8 o'clock strikes. You get a new message saying he's here, and the door knocks. And that is where we currently are.
Okay, so Amanda stands up and walks over to Sylvester and says, "Shall we check the door? Can we do like a wits plus investigation roll?" She also slips her hand into her pocket and grips her knife.
Alright, yes, if you want to look at the door hole, give me a wits plus investigation, if you want to try and notice things about them.
Sylvester, you gonna do that?
I'm gonna play Felix for a second, and if you're still on the phone with Felix, he is going to tell you that someone has gotten out of the car. They are wearing a black trench coat and a rounded hat. So you look through the peephole in the door, and what you see is, all you can see is just a man with his hat covering his face.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
You can't really see more than that.
Okay. There's a chain on the door, right? Like
Yes,
at a hotel, so we can do the chain and open the door just a little bit?
Yes, but would you like to see through the peephole? And this
Yes,
not
I'm
said
gonna...
anything yet.
I'm gonna try also to see through the peephole. Yeah. What do I need to roll?
Wits plus investigation, please. And as you guys are looking through the peephole, the knocking gets more intense and louder.
So I look through the peephole quietly.
As you look through, you can see a man in what appears to be a black trench coat, one hand in his pocket. You cannot see his face at all besides his chin, which is free of any facial hair. His other hand is apparently pounding on the door at this point, repeatedly.
I think he wants us to get it.
Are you guys gonna...
I have a terrible feeling that we shouldn't answer it. I don't know why. What do you think, Vesta?
Well, perhaps you should go in the back room and I can answer it. You and...
Spider,
others.
as you're still looking through the hole and you're talking to everyone, you see the man back up for a second. And after this, he runs at the door and jumps to kick it.
Oh my.
Get back.
Everybody prepare yourselves.
Is he kicking the door?
Yes.
Stay quiet. I'm gonna take out my dagger.
You hear the sound of the door continuously being kicked as the frame around it begins to tremble with each thrust.
Hello? Who is it?
You hear nothing but intense knocking.
He's gonna break down the door at this rate. I'm gonna... Is there like a chain on the door?
Give
Like,
me
like...
a, let's see, a wits plus composure roll.
Vesta, pull the dresser over in front of the door.
Sylvester, you can hear the voice of Chow beginning to come into range. Sylvester, Skylar and Sylvester, both of you hear this. Hey, what you doing? You're gonna break my door down. What the f... And you hear Chow go suddenly silent.
Yeah, Chow.
Yeah, he's... You're not going to be hearing him anymore. The guy's got like some sort of bladed weapon. I don't think I've seen such a clean cut in a long time. This guy's good. He chopped him straight. His head straight off. Without a second thought.
Wait, what?
Yeah, it was so quick I didn't see what kind of blade he had, but in a flash, Chow's head, well, yeah. You're gonna have to hurry and get out of there, but
There's no way
there's
out
only
of here
one...
but the front.
Should
Well,
we
you're
call
gonna
the
have
police?
to think of...
Oh,
Yes.
I'm serious.
Everyone in the room, give me a wits plus composure.
Should we call the police?
I'm serious.
I
serious.
agree. I actually am agreeing with you on this.
I think calling the police is better than seeing what the fuck this guy knocking, smashing our doors.
So, as you guys are freaking out from the person banging on your door, you hear another voice come up. Hey, what the fuck is going on out here? Oh, shit. Hey, buddy, what the fuck are you doing? Chow, oh my god, what the fuck is going on? Felix, as you see anal loop guy, Tommy, walk out.
Jeremy, what are you doing?
You see,
mind your own business!
you see the person quickly run towards him, and Tommy,
Okay.
seeing this happen, quickly runs into his house and tries to close the door, but before he can close it, he's seemingly overpowered by said person.
Guys, now's your chance. He's away from the door. Make a run for it.
Do we run?
Yeah, you
Run
have
across the street.
options of you could board it up, run, call the cops. What do you feel like doing?
I'm in one of the abandoned buildings across the street, the one with the green trim on it.
Amanda's packed and ready to go. She's got her shit on her. Skylar, Vester, Mia?
I'm wearing a ghost costume. I'm ready.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm telling Amanda. He stepped into the
Guys,
apartment adjacent
Chow
to
is
you.
dead, and the man who killed him has stepped into the apartment next door. If we're gonna
You guys
got
gotta move
to
now.
go now. Do we want to go or not?
Do you think we'll make it?
I have no idea. I don't know if we'll make it in here.
Look, well, if we stand around and talk about it, he's gonna get back to the door.
That's right. Are we going or are we staying and calling? Decide.
How about this? Mia, you came here on a motorcycle, right?
Yeah?
Get on that and just drive really fast.
All together or not at all?
Damn it.
I can't fit all of you on the motorcycle. I can only fit like one more
Distraction.
person.
He can't run
Come on.
faster than a motorcycle.
He wants to use you as bait.
Oh, thanks.
Oh my god.
Listen, it would get this
Or
nosy
he's-
news reporter
or he
out of
wants
us.
to be the-
Together
He
or
wants
not
to be
at
the bait,
all?
so she can get away on the bike.
No, think about it like this. She's the nosy news reporter. We don't-
Vesta, what do you think?
I was gonna say I agree with a diversion. I think we have a diversion would be good. I don't think, you know, even if I'm, I think Vestra would risk it for Amanda. So I think I'm gonna I go with a
Mia, give
diversion.
Vesta the keys to your motorcycle.
To my motorcycle? Can he drive?
Yes.
Better driving than her.
On the phone, I say, judging by how quick he took care of Chow, you'd better
Do
hurry.
it now!
Yeah, but does
Give
he know
him
to drive
keys.
a motorcycle?
Give me the freaking keys.
All
Mia.
right, Felix, give me a wits plus composure.
We took too long.
Composure.
We get on
Yes.
that motorcycle.
You crashed
Fuck
my
you.
motorcycle.
Now listen to me. Vesta's going to get out of there. He's going to peel off on that motorcycle, and hopefully the man out there will hear it and give chase.
All right.
We're going to try to run across the street into Chow's office. We're going to stop at Chow and try to get the keys to it.
What's that?
Felix, as you are talking with Amanda over the phone, you see a cab slowly pull up to the motel. The windows in the front are tinted, so you can't really tell who's inside, but they come to a stop. The engine apparently still running, and it sits there for a moment.
You guys got more company. Cab just pulled up. I don't know if it's got someone inside friendly or not, but you'd better get out of there now.
This
Alright.
cab's
You got more
outside
people.
Mia.
Amanda, as you're talking with Felix, your phone dings as if you got a message.
Fuck, there's a message. She looks down at the phone, she asks Felix, Zemus to hold a moment, and she checks the message. Oh, Christ. The message says stay put, but I don't even know who it's from, and
I don't think. Are we gonna
answer it.
trust? I don't feel like trusting a phone. That
I don't either. Mia, the keys or not? There's a cab pulling up outside according
We're
to
gonna
Zemus on
die
the phone.
because of fucking Jade.
I hand Sylvester the keys,
I grab them quickly, and
but I crashed my motorcycle.
all right, and I can I sprint for it? What would I have to roll for sprinting?
For
It's right
sprinting,
outside.
that would be, let me see, Dex plus Stam plus...
Athletics?
Helmet's sitting in the
I'm
on
just
the
trying to get
handles.
together first before I forge.
He's fucking getting close.
I'm at it!
Just drag your character over to it.
Okay, wait, no, I don't know if I make it. Brian! Oh my god!
You've got...
Wow. high
Okay,
tense
the caffeine,
situation.
maybe?
I'm gonna die!
He's not on any caffeine.
Alright, so you take a step out the door and you see Trenchcoat Dude is right in front of you.
Oh shit.
He hears the door open as you're bolting and turns to you.
Mhm.
As you're still running, though, you see him as another gunshot rings out and apparently hits him in the chest. He topples for a second and gets down onto his knee. You see a taxi cab outside with its window rolled down. The door suddenly opens and a person steps out. Are you still trying to run?
I'd probably still be running, yes.
All right. We'll move to where you wanted to run to.
That.
You got a success.
Who is this fucking guy? Whatever, I'm getting out, fuck it.
All right. You try and get the keys into the ignition, but you notice that there's more than one key on the handle, and you try and use the wrong key. Again, another gunshot rings out. The guy in the cab getting out and then shooting the trenchcoat person. Slowly walking over, Sylvester, do you try again?
Yes.
All right, give me your roll.
Okay, I'm rolling. I fiddle with the keys, going through the keys, and you can't even let me force. Fuck you.
What is happening out there?
All right.
I begin describing.
Yes,
What's
yes,
going on out there?
We're seeing all of this.
Okay.
Sylvester, as you're fumbling with the keys, you take a second to look up, and you see trenchcoat guy now lying on the ground, bleeding, as this person who just stepped out of the car wearing the cab, wearing sunglasses, and Felix, you recognize this person. So does Sylvester if he takes the time to look over.
All right, I look at the fucking. I look at the third gunshot. I lift up my head and look to see the guy dead on the floor and this new guy with sunglasses.
It's Bill Murray.
It's Bill.
Thank God!
All right, both of you recognize this person, but you can't quite pin where. Give me a roll of, let's see. Wits plus, wits plus composure. All right, both of you recognize this person as the cab driver.
But yes.
Yes!
Hey, it's stinking, it's the
Dominic.
cab driver.
It's the guy with the really deep voice who touches my soul.
Yes, Felix, he told you his name was Dominic. You recall that.
I'm glad I gave him a big tip.
He steps over the person in the trench coat, whose hat falls off, and Sylvester, would you like to roll to see if you recognize him?
Yes.
What else? Wait, he's
You're a
behind the
bit too
car. I
far,
thought that's
and
right. Yeah.
Alright,
so
what am I rolling?
Wits plus intelligence this time. And Volky, yes, you do recognize the person that is being shot. It's Ambrose from the prison. You see Ambrose kind of raise his hand, bleeding, trying to fend off Dominic very slowly. Dominic just walks over his body, and more gunshot to the head.
Oh my god. Oh my god. That's Ambrose from the prison, and the cab driver has shot him? What the hell
What?
is going on here?
Ambrose?
Who's Ambrose?
You don't know him, Mia.
And he takes one step over Ambrose's body and gives it a kick before cocking back his gun once more
Oh,
and making sure that he's gone.
oh my god. What the hell is
He
happening?
turns to Sylvester, who is still fumbling with the bike. I thought I told you all to stay put.
Do you think I would really trust some text message from some strange number? Who are you? How did you know that he was gonna come here?
Look, this would be a lot safer and better if you'd let me take you to a safe haven where there are others like you. We'll get a few more answers as well.
Sure. Yes. All right.
He comes up to the door of the hotel. You can keep going. He's listening.
My friends are in there. Let me let them know that you're okay, that it's you, that they don't have to worry.
By the way, I've been narrating this, so I
Yes.
guess
You
it's...
hear a polite knock at the door, Amanda.
Amanda, it's okay. He's all right. You can open the door.
Amanda opens the door, her knife still at the ready, and steps back from it, using it as a shield.
At least you were the smart one to stay put, and I hope you didn't open the door.
I wasn't planning on staying put. Was it you on all the text messages?
I didn't know, well, how many texts did you actually receive?
Quite a few.
Well, it's no time for this. Show me your phone once you get in the car. Get in my cab.
There's something
All
to
of
do
you.
first.
What would that be?
She steps outside, she looks left and right. She scurries over to Chal's body and pats it down thoroughly.
Amanda, you don't find keys, but you do find this wallet on him and a pocket knife.
Okay, so I pocket the pocket knife and I rifle through the wallet. How much and what do I find?
You find about $350 on him. You
Take
find
that.
his license, a membership club to a gym, and a note.
A what?
A note.
So I see her reaching out to the keys, and I obviously notice it and move it away. I'm like, you're supposed to. What are you doing?
Dominic kind of rushes all of you. We don't have time for this. Let's go.
What?
I can just... If he gives me my keys, I can... I
Oh,
can
why
ride
didn't you
my
say
bike
so?
behind
You say please, Miss Mia.
Please, can I have my keys?
Yes, of course. I didn't know what you were
Amanda
reaching
moves
for.
over to
Oh,
the office
sorry.
door.
And I pass the keys back.
Dominic kind of just goes, "What are you doing?"
I am looking for things.
I'd like to walk over to Chow's car,
Alright.
and I'd like to grab the door handle.
An alarm goes off.
Fuck!
What the hell are you people doing?
Oh my god.
He keeps an all. Okay, maybe I can. I'm breaking the. Yeah, I'll break it. I'll break the window.
Amanda heads immediately for the office.
Would I have to roll to break the window? I take out my karambit.
Give me, let's see, strength plus weaponry plus your weapons damage.
trying to...
It's unlocked. You're...
Alright, she starts sacking the office, the desk particularly,
All right.
looking for money particularly,
All
credit
right.
cards, anything that
Yes,
might
you
be
find
useful.
a cash register attached to the desk and a bunch of keys hanging on the wall. All right. Dominic kind of walks in the room. Boy, what are you doing? Come on. We've got to go now.
Can you tell me what's going on?
We will once we get out of here. Jesus, like you people have a death wish or something.
Do I break open the car?
Well, I'm sorry. This doesn't happen every day.
No. You try and attack. You take the knife and hit it against the car window, but it merely scratches the window.
Am I able to open the cash register?
Did you take the keys?
Yes, I took keys from off the wall.
Okay, I see that. Yes, you find the key that opens the cash register.
Okay, and how much, what do I find in there?
In there you find about $1,500.
Excellent!
Wow, just robbing dead people. You give me shit about robbing dead people. Look at you.
Did I find any car keys?
You find a bunch of keys. You see one that might presumably be for the car.
What the heck is that giant thing right on the other side of the dresser, though? Like,
She comes back outside. She sees Vester fiddling
That's
with
a
the
television.
car. And pulls out the key that looks like it might work for a car. She hands it to him.
Alright, so I take the key gently and I try to open the door. I should have tried picking a lock. Anyways, so yeah, you put the key in and try opening the door.
We'll follow.
Okay, you hear, everyone give me wits plus composure. Yes, you all, hear what sounds to be, cop sirens, coming your way. So yes, you hear...
Skylar on the motorcycle. Dominic in the taxi. Vesta, turn that fucking alarm off.
oh, he's got a ride with me.
Yes, Dominic turns to you. Miss, follow us. It won't be long. Okay, the rest of you in the taxi, now.
We're going to follow him. I hate to take these things, but I don't see any other option. We've got to have the ability to move around. We've got to have some money. We're going to follow him in the cab.
Well, considering the fact that the other guy had no problem just killing a bit random bystander, and he stopped him, I'm inclined to agree.
So we're going to follow Dominic's taxi to what we're hoping is a safe haven where we can get some answers.
Alright, well, I exit the building that I'm in and run across the street. Where?
Skylar's riding with me, right?
You're in the bottom right corner.
Hey,
That's what I told him to do. I don't know if he will. That's his decision.
I successfully made this motorcycle ride very uncomfortable.
Thanks.
No problem, anytime.
You should purchase one of those sidecars for Skylar.
Yes, please.
She can put a typewriter in there.
We have
She'd
like
be a real
$2,000. We can do this. I'll ride the motorcycle.
Anyways,
Mia can, like,
so do
ride
we all
to
successfully
Ricky's
get our
place.
cars and get the fuck out of here?
Wait, you two were taking the,
Motorbike.
Zemus
Yep.
can come in the cab or in Chal's car.
Alright. That just complicates things a lot, but okay.
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I'm still
Yes.
I'm still wearing my scary ghost costume.
Dominic gets into the cab, honks at all of you. The sirens are very close now. You can actually see them coming down the street as Dominic begins to pull away with Zemus in the car. Do you all follow?
Mia follows him.
Yep. Sylvester
Yes.
follows him.
Alright. So yes, quickly he pulls away, leaving the scene before the cops show up, and kind of takes a turn down an alley, hoping all of you follow him. And yes, it takes about 20 minutes to get to where you're going. You leave Hollywood and start heading towards downtown, from what you can tell. Throughout the whole car ride, Zemus, he's kind of silent, besides, kind of looking over to you and being like, God, are they always this indecisive?
Well, you gotta give him a little bit of credit there. You've been through some... I don't know if you're aware of what we've been through, but it's been some pretty crazy stuff.
I shouldn't put it past myself to really put much faith into an amateur cell such as yours. Besides, what's your guys' names? Or the name of what you call yourselves?
Amateur cell. Okay.
Monster Squad.
You don't have to answer right now. You guys, so how do you respond? You like to say your names, or?
All right. So the jumpy kid, Skylar. We got Sylvester, the guy with the knife. Recent addition journalist friend. She's on the bike. Then we've got Amanda and her friend Sylvester.
All right. He just kind of nods.
And I'm assuming the name you gave me is correct, Dominic, right?
Yeah. So well, as for your names, I already knew all those.
Well, what about your cell? What's your cell's name?
Well, what we call ourselves is Abel's Grace, but I'm about to take you to where you can meet a few others like yourselves. And all right. So yes, about 20 minutes down the road, you pull up to a little bar called the Downtown Abbey. Yeah, as you know, you all pull up to this bar. He gets out of the car, and do you all follow suit with your car?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Now, before we go inside, I'd like to ask, just what the hell were you all thinking with taking your sweet time back there?
It's been a very rough night, and I don't want to find ourselves
Yes,
without
you
every
all
single
look-
possible resource.
Yes, and you all look like crap too. Perhaps you guys need some rest before, well, we'll get to that later.
Yes, thank you for telling us what we already know, good sir.
Apparently this one gets lippy when she's tired.
Apologies, sir. That's one of her habits.
You wouldn't say that if it were a man saying such things.
So, where are we?
You're at the Downtown Abbey.
Downtown Abbey. Would I recognize
Ignore
this
the
place?
child. He's on drugs.
Yes, and it's about 9 o'clock.
Looks at Sylvester. I'm on what?
I thought you said you were on heroin when we first met.
What?
He
No!
just-
What?
Says that doesn't surprise me.
What?
When did he say
That's
that?
common.
What the hell are you talking about?
I'm sorry, Mr. Dominic. As you can understand, the youth of today is...
Yes,
Well.
after what happened to your mother, I wouldn't be shocked to hear such things like that.
Wait, what did you say?
Well, like I said, after what happened to your mother, I wouldn't be surprised if you were partaking on narcotics.
Who the hell are you and how do you know that?
Once we get inside, I'll explain that everything.
Seeing as Mia lives downtown, does she recognize the area at all?
Yes, give me a Wits plus Intelligence. This place is about, probably about a good 10-minute drive from where you live.
Yes. Okay.
I got a
Guess I've never been to
success.
this part of
As you can
town.
tell, with my 4 successes, I've been here a few
Jade, yeah, you don't really know exactly where this place is. You haven't really heard of it before. But you kind of know the area. Alright, so yeah, he, starts walking and opens the doors, gestures you all inside. He holds the door open for you. Do you all need a drink or anything before we, head downstairs? You thirsty?
Yes. Hot tea with sugar and lemon would be lovely.
Alright, Gordy, get them what they want.
Hopefully the food's good.
Dominic,
Do they have food here?
Oh, yes, just basic stuff.
I kind of look at him and I ask, like, should kids really be coming in here?
He's a special, a special guest that will allow this once. Alright, and the bartender behind the counter is a, younger-looking, black gentleman, wearing, a nice casual suit, a nice tie, slightly overweight, though, and wearing, thick rimmed glasses. Gordy hands you all menus. Here you guys go. And, use the menus. They have, mainly a selection of, taps, or lagers, brews, spirits. For the food, they have, chicken wings,
Potato skins.
cheese sandwiches, potato skins, pretzels.
Do they
I
serve
ask
coffee?
if he can get me a Silver Oak Napa Valley, please.
He just kind of looks perplexed at you. Carry wine here.
I thought this was a winery. What?
It's a bar.
It's a bar. They have not wine.
Oh my god. Drink that costs over $50, please.
Dominic kind of just talks and get him a Guinness.
Mia looks over to Gordy and asks if they
I'll
serve
have one
coffee.
too. Gordy says, yes, 1 second, dear.
Thank you.
Can I get anything else for you? And he comes up to Amanda and gives her tea.
Thank you,
For
Gordy.
the lovely woman.
Is there anything on the menu that you recommend for someone who's just starving?
I could say the wings are pretty good. We have boneless too. The grilled cheese is also quite filling. I could put more cheese and...
That. I want that, please.
All right.
Boneless wings and grilled cheeses to share for anyone who wants them.
All right. I'll just bring enough out for all of you.
Thank you.
And he...
I'll have a mojito.
All right.
I ask for a Caesar salad.
No one's ordered a salad for quite a while. I'll see what I can do.
Oh, alright.
All right. He gives a Guinness to Dominic and places one on the bar for Sylvester. You see two other patrons on the bar just kind of quietly sipping their drinks, casually glancing over at you, whispering to each other.
Can I try to hear what they're saying?
Sure.
Yes.
I'd
What's
like to do
composed?
that as well.
Mm-hmm.
-1. You kind of overhear them talking to each other. It's like, so these are the ones Dominic brought in. I gotta admit, a few of them are kind of sexy looking.
I get that a lot. Hey.
Yeah, quite fun. Though I wonder if they're actually going to be suitable for, I just hope they don't die too quickly. I'm sure Mistress Ira is going to have quite a bit of fun getting to know them.
I'll walk over to Gordy and ask if he needs any help in the kitchen.
No, I'm fine, thank you. Please enjoy your drink.
I feel awkward just sitting around here resting. Is there anything I can do?
And you can enjoy your drink, or if you want anything else, just let me know. I'm sure you'll have plenty to do once Dominic feels you're well taken care of and talks to you all downstairs.
Alright.
I'll be right back with your salad and wings and cheeses.
So can I walk over and sit at their table?
Yeah,
Stand at the table?
sure, go ahead.
In my, you know...
No, God says you can't.
I don't know. You are fucking God, so I don't know.
No, God says you can't. I love it.
Okay. So I walk over to... Excuse me, is the table taken?
Oh, hey, sexy. No, please.
Wait, is that the guy? I can't tell if that's the guy or a girl.
Girl, right here.
Okay. I mean, Vester's both, but still.
They're both kind of in really odd get-ups. They're both kind of wearing, like, leather suits. It's very strange, honestly.
All right, leather suit. It's a, it's one of those bars. I got it. So I take a seat.
So I see Dominic brought you guys in. Has he told you much of anything yet?
Not really. I guess are you guys regulars here?
You could say that, sweetheart.
Friends of Dominic?
You could say that.
I see. So
More like, co-workers.
I see. So he mentioned that there was some people we had to meet here on, something he had to show us as well.
Oh, yes, you'll be talking to the leaders downstairs. I'm sure Mistress is going to love you.
Really?
Can we...
May I ask your names? It's rude. My name is Sylvester.
Well, I'm Maurice, and this over here is Quentin.
Quentin and Maurice, a pleasure.
Quentin just kind of goes, well, yes, you are quite the lovely one, aren't you?
Fuck! Okay.
It's you and your striking looks, Vesta.
I know it is.
Here you all are. I hope this will do. Oh, and
It's lovely, thank you.
salad,
I
yeah.
forgot drink.
Would you like me to bring that over to you, sir?
Yes, please. Also, my Genesis, you said, I think it was called?
Your Genesis?
You said Genesis, like I asked for a drink over $50?
Oh, Guinness.
I heard Genesis.
We put it on the bar for you.
Oh. Okay, I guess I'll walk over and get it.
If you're gonna do that, they'll just give you the salad. Oh, here you go. As you take the salad, you notice it's a bit odd. There's really only lettuce in here with a few slices of tomato.
Hmm.
No real dressing or anything.
Do you not have any dressing?
Oh, yes, what would you like?
Caesar?
Right, I've got cooking oil and a bit of vinegar.
I suppose, yeah, that'll do.
Alright, so I'll be right back.
Hey, wait, I forgot a drink with my sandwich. Do you have soda or anything?
Oh, yes, I can get you a pop.
Surprise me. I don't care.
Alright, so I'll surprise you with what we have. 1 second. He pops into the back, quickly comes back out, holding a can of soda and a little cup of dressing. He puts the can on the counter next to you. It's root beer,
Yes, thank you.
and gives the cup to Sylvester.
Thank you.
Dominic kind of, looks at all of you. Enjoying yourselves. Don't worry, it's on the house. For this time.
I walk over to Amanda and I say, Amanda, there's some lovely people. Would you like to meet them?
Not just now while I'm eating, Vesta. You enjoy their company.
Come on, you know what your parents taught you. You have to be more social.
I don't think anything my parents taught me prepared anyone for this situation, so please let me enjoy my food.
As you wish, madam.
Dominic kind of looks over to you, Amanda. Yes, your parents. Have you talked to them much after the incident?
Which incident would that be?
He glances down at your arm.
I don't know if that is really any of your business, given that one of the texts that I received was what I perceived to be a rather threatening picture of my parents.
Really? Right, those texts. May I see your phone? I can confirm which ones that one of our men sent.
She narrows her eyes, but she hands him the phone. I'd like to make sure to get that back.
Not a problem, I'm right here. Alright, he kind of scrolls through, and yes, he kind of points out which ones he's sent. It's like, oh my, these are... Well, I can guarantee you most of these are not from us. Here, he points out to the don't open it message and the stay put message.
It's fine.
Why is it that I can't respond to these messages?
You're gonna have to talk to Albert about that. He's our best tech. Gordy kind of goes, oh yes, Sir Albert is very, very great at covering up things and working with phones. I'm more of just good with computers and networking. But yes, most of those messages were sent from Albert. We meant no harm. If we scared you at all, miss, Gordy's the one saying this.
Well, I appreciate it.
Yes, and luckily he was able to get into those cameras, else we wouldn't have been able to see you guys and help you out like we were able to. And you did a good job getting there in time, Dominic. Did you take care of him all right? And Dominic just kind of nods to Gordy. Oh, good. You guys are always the ones that are good with the weapons. Oh, did you happen to get it on film like we asked? He just kind of shakes his head no, and takes another sip of his Guinness. I see. Albert's not going to be too happy with that. Alright, so I'm guessing, a bit of time passes. You all eat your meals. Alright, so Dominic kind of stands up. It's like, alright, everyone's fed, belly's full. Shall we proceed downstairs?
I suppose so.
Dominic, you
That was incorrect.
roll a wits plus composure, everyone. All right, yeah. So everyone in the elevator notices that it's a quite nice little elevator, but you notice there's no buttons or anything. Simply, Dominic takes out a card from his wallet and swipes it across a little card reader, and the elevator doors close, and you start heading down.
Well, I thought the food was excellent,
what
and
are
I
you
thank you for
writing?
the hospitality.
Trying to do math.
At least a
Wait,
few of you
no,
have
it-
dinners
Are
left.
you, are you trying to solve pie or something? You've been writing ever since we got in here.
Well, if you do the velocity of the speed the elevator's going, times the how many floors are there here? Is there more than one floor? She'd ask Dominic.
Just the two.
Why
Okay,
do we?
well, if you
Why do
times
we
it
need to
by the
solve for
floors-
that? There's no reason.
Well, you're looking for the speed.
What's the reason?
Amanda raises her eyebrow and leans over to try and take a peek at the notebook.
All right.
They
Or
are
would I
brown.
go for the lie?
Well, for
It's
the
not
lie,
working. You are not. You are not fooling me.
wit plus subterfuge, and then Amanda, you would do dex plus stealth. So yeah, Mia, you have to tell her what you're writing down.
Okay.
As you guys are heading down the floors and conversing, the elevator comes to a stop with a slight ding.
Well, now, does she tells me what she's writing? Amanda has a reaction to that.
Yeah, but the elevator's still moving as, you're all conversing.
Pricey elevator for a cheap place like this.
Okay, look. You want to be a little journalist who doesn't know what you've gotten yourself into. I told you when you first arrived in that hotel room that you did not have the right to record me. I don't know why you're keeping all these notes, but we are not your platform for your next big scoop. Do you understand me?
Mia kind of turns the notebook away from her and gives a nod.
She's the odd one out, isn't she? I wasn't aware. You would have more guests, but, oh well, not a problem. We're here, and the doors slide open. He takes a step out and gestures for you all to follow ahead. Welcome to the hideout of Codename Ignition.
Codename
What?
Ignition?
Yes, Codename Ignition. This is a compact of, we call ourselves hunters, fighting the things that have been plaguing mankind for, since we existed. Not unlike yourselves, we have been fighting the paranormal, but for, most of us, quite a much longer time. Yes, we've heard quite a bit about you and seen quite a bit of you on the news. As soon as
Everybody
you
has.
stepped into my car, I was hearing reports over the radio, as you heard. It wasn't until after that I was informed by some of my colleagues here exactly who you were and, what you all went through. We have been getting reports about that old apartment complex for quite a while, that some things were not quite right there, and also that the police station had been taken over by, to put it bluntly, a bunch of blood-sucking freaks.
And what is it that you think happened at the apartment buildings?
I think you all did a great job of, successfully fending for your lives and getting rid of all the spirits that were contained there.
Amanda's eyes widen a little bit at that, and she continues to follow.
Dominic kind of stops. It's like, let me introduce you to the other leaders here, the
One
other
looks like
cells.
Amanda.
Here we have, he points to one of them. That's Josiah. He's a leader of the Lord's Blessing.
Josiah?
This is Albert over here. He's the leader of Network Zero. And this is Ira, leader of Divas of the Night. Ooh. Well, Dominic, it looks like you brought us a fine bunch of new little comrades to have fun with. Albert kind of goes, yes, you're the guys I've been watching over the cameras and sending the messages to. It's a pleasure to meet you all. I'm going to describe them. You enter this giant-looking room coming from the bleak and dark hallway. The carpet is a very nice red with a rather nice pattern on it. To your left, you see a pool table, quite nicely set up, and a large library of literature in the back with plenty of sofas for reading. Before you, though, was a grand table set out. with 3 people sitting at it, Josiah, Albert, and Era. Josiah, the older gentleman, is balding and wearing a nice tuxedo, and has his hands placed firmly on the table, glaring at you. Albert is wearing a simple button-down polo, also kind of just resting his hand on his chin, looking at you all before he perks up and begins talking to you, stating what he already stated. Ira is dressed in a very nice leather outfit with a leather skirt to match. The outfit has no arms and simply covers her torso. She has a nice curly ginger hair. Albert is also kind of like a dirty blonde with a nice shaving cut. Dominic gestures for you all. Please take a seat. Make yourselves comfortable. Ira kind of perks up and looks at you all. Well, aren't you all just a bunch of sexy little deviants? Perhaps we'll have a bit of fun working together. And
Amanda rolls her eyes.
And Albert kind of speaks up. Yes, I've been waiting to meet you all. Through the cameras, I hacked, and, well, getting your phone numbers was quite easy as well, considering the tracer Dominic has in his car. I do hope we didn't scare you too much with the messages.
So what is all this about?
Right, I'm glad you've all joined me today. So, you've taken quite a little bit of notice to your actions, and, well, we've come to offer you a bit of a gift. You see, we're all hunters of the night. Somewhat similar to what you all have done, we ourselves go out and seek these disgusting creatures that blend in with humanity and feast upon them, using them as simple cattle, or those that seek to destruction to those around us. Myself and my cell, we call ourselves Abel's Grace, and, well, we were the founders of this little compact here. And, well, we've taken quite a bit of notice to how you handled the apartments and the Santa Monica police station. Upon vote, it was, well, most of us decided it would be a good idea to get in contact with you and try and persuade you to join our little compact. What we can offer you is plenty of work and, well, a place to rest and sleep, as well as supplies, though, well, those will come at a price.
What about information?
Yes. Looking into your backgrounds, thanks to Albert and his team gathering up plenty of information about you, we've all noticed that, with the exception of you, Miss, he points to Maya, we haven't really heard much about you, that all of you have had some kind of contact with the supernatural in your past. Well, most of you.
Amanda's eyes narrow.
This one here is a bit of an oddity. Your father's wanted by the Yakuza, although we can't really dig up more information than that. We're actually quite interested in looking in that for you. Perhaps we can offer you a bit more work when the time comes. Perhaps we can try and get to know your father a little bit to ask him a few questions. You here, Amanda, as we already discussed, that little incident at the Ivy when you were a child.
That's not anybody's business.
I think it would be best to get out in the open and honest with each other if we're going to be working together.
I think no one has decided whether or not we're going to be working together.
Yes, that's exactly right. First, we'd like to, well, if you're willing, we'd like to give you a bit of a trial run, nothing too hard. If you are willing to join us, that is, or at least consider the offer, we have something lined up that we're willing to pay you for and offer you a bit of little extra compensation in the way of equipment to help you in your struggles against the supernaturals, as it seems you've already been, well, quite hunted already by some of those blood-sucking freaks.
What do you know about those blood-sucking freaks?
To be honest, we don't know too much, honestly. We're gathering a bit of information. We didn't actually have many people successful in infiltrating the Santa Monica Police Department. So far, we know that you lots are probably ones that actually hold more information about that scenario than we currently do. Information within the media is a bit scattered, and, well, it's hard to tell the truth from fiction. Albert kind of lowers his head at the moment. I'm really trying, boss. And we know this one's mother had a bit of a run-in with a demon.
Wait, what?
Oh, are you interested in knowing more about that?
No, because that... She was just found dead. Someone
Yes,
broke into the
exactly.
home or something.
As far as you know.
Skylar doesn't respond, trying to comprehend about what he just said.
Mm,
The idea of a demon doesn't make sense.
it's understandable.
Yeah.
And this one here, your father mysteriously having, what was it, a heart attack? And also your blindness in your eye as well. But as I said, we're willing to offer you safety, protection, and a bed to sleep in. If you just care to join us and, well, help
If we
us
do what you have not yet been able to do. Is that correct?
I assume you are talking about the request we have of you.
It's whatever that is, and future work, as you call it.
Well, let me put this bluntly. How we work is we get a few jobs that come in from various sources, be it anonymous or people that find us through Albert's website. We look into these and verify how legitimate they are, and depending on their level of extremities, we delegate tasks to the appropriate cells. We have something in store that's not too difficult, well, at the moment. Just a bit of an information gathering mission, you could call it, for you lot if you do decide to consider our offer. If you guys come back successful with some information, we will allow you to join our ranks.
So you're saying that if we join you, you'll help figure out what's going on with my father?
Yes, we'll do our best to help each and every one of you.
I look across the table at the other people and say, I'm in.
I'd like to know more about what this work is supposed to be.
Can we talk alone? Can we have
Yes,
privacy?
yes, I'll show you to your rooms, but if you are interested in the job here, he slides a tape recorder over to you with a tape already inside. This was found at a local club called the Asylum. There was a reporter that went missing, and we believe that she was onto something big within one of the bands that frequents there.
I shoot a meaningful glance over at Mia.
Mia looks at the tape curiously. I was tempted to grab
I grab the recorder.
God. Alright, and as you're all kind of looking at each other, Josiah kind of like stands up. Dominic, you know I didn't agree to this, and look at these people. They're so amateur they couldn't even fucking tell a vampire from a regular human. What do you think you're doing? What do you all think you're doing bringing these people here? God.
Are you so certain of that, sir?
Mm,
Seems to me that we're the only ones that hold information that at least one of you holds dear.
And we did get through multiple scenarios involving them. You
Oh,
said
yes,
that
how about
you haven't
child's
been able,
play?
right, and that's why you haven't been able to get any information about them too. Listen, you may not like bringing strangers into the fold, so to speak, but if your organization wants to grow at all, you do understand the need for good help, right?
Dominic speaks up, and that's why I've, and as well as Albert and Ira, have invited you here. As I said, most of us agreed with our voting. Josiah was the odd one out. And I still hold that belief. That was just...
Hey, you're welcome to your own opinion, but, well, we both know actions speak louder than words.
Right.
So what are we going to hear on this tape?
What's on the tape is the findings of a young reporter. She was able to interview this band called the Razor Kids that frequent the asylum. The tape cuts out, presumably she was taken during her recording. You'll find out when you listen to it. Would you like the privacy requested? I can show you to a room we have available.
Yes, immediately.
Yes.
It would be nice, thank you.
Alright. He pulls back his chair and stands up and gestures for you all to follow him.
Mia
I,
eagerly
pull back-
follows.
Josiah kind of turns his nose up, Albert waves, and Ira kind of winks at you, smiling gleefully.